schedule for you.
Good.
You like it?
Yeah, I got a lot of sleep last night. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm a morning person for sure. I did like 5 workouts already this morning.
To brag about that.
Y'all believe everything I say.
I need that.
I'm kidding.
Hey, Natalie. I know everyone knows about Asia Wilson, how great she is.
Back there. Sorry.
All good. I know Asia Wilson, what she brings offensively, but defensively, how do you think she impacts the game?
Yeah, her length. Asia's like a cat. She has cat-like reflexes where like she feels sometimes when you drive by her, you feel like she's out of the picture, but she's really setting you up for a block. That's why she is Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. How many times have you gotten it? Once? Twice? Couple times. So she just knows like her ability to block shots, the timing. That's art. I think it's the same thing with Kia Stokes. Like they just have that great timing. So yeah, you just never count her out. Like even if you go by her, like it's almost a setup. So just being super intentional when we go in there, we make the right rim reads against her. Yeah.
Natalie over here. Is playing Las Vegas always going to have a little something extra for you, or just a something special, chance to see people and then just face the team that you coached at for a long time?
No. I'm just going to go back to what I said, like 14 rivals is in terms of like the onus of every team this year. Like every team is competitive. I think every team got better last year. I think every coaching staff got better. I think every roster is highly decorated. And so that's what I meant is like you can't sleep on any team this year. The respect level that you have to have, the intentionality in terms of game planning. If you see, like there's not a ton of blowouts this season so far. So that's what I meant. I mean, our energy has to be just as much as it was Indiana, Connecticut. We have to bring it every single game. Yeah.
In a similar vein, what was your reaction to them winning the championship last year, and what did you kind of take from that run for your own team?
Yeah, I mean, obviously proud. I mean, we lost, in the first round. So after that, I was able to kind of take a breath. I was actually on vacation at the time, watching when I was on vacation. But just, at the end of the day, you want to see great basketball. And I think it definitely brought out the best, I think, in both teams. And so I was obviously just happy because winning is hard. As much as it looks like, we could just kind of walk through these games. I mean, the amount of preparation and detail that goes behind these game plans. And so it triples almost in playoffs. And so, yeah, just super happy for them and proud because I get it. Being number one it's tough. Yeah.
Hey, Natalie. After the last game, Veronica Burton was talking about how your defense could have such good ball pressure because there's a great back line. Yeah. And I wanted to ask about Kia Stokes on that back line. You got to know her when she was with the Aces, and she was in a different role, though. Yeah. How did you anticipate that Kia could have this kind of role and be a starter and a closer for you here? Yeah, so in our conversation, she wanted more. She wanted more responsibility. So she, really challenged me to take that on. She was like, challenge me. Like, I want more. I want more responsibility. I know she can pick up game plans really easily because that's what she prides herself on, is doing all the little things that don't show up on, the stat sheet. And so with that type of player that doesn't need the recognition, that doesn't need the celebration, that's when a player like that is going to be locked in. And I really feel very calm when Kia is out there because she's constantly in all of the dead balls and timeouts. She's constantly telling and advising her teammates, hey, this is a game plan. Hey, don't forget this. And so who wouldn't want a player like Kia Stokes?
Hey, Natalie, obviously the core of Las Vegas is the same, but this year a lot of those ancillary pieces are very different. Kennedy Carter, you've got a fully healthy Cheyenne Parker Tyus, you've got Brianna Turner, you've got Steph Talbot, and I'm just curious how you see them different this year with that sort of group of ancillary pieces to go around Asia and Chelsea and Jackie compared to last year. Yeah, completely different. I would say, like you said, the core is the same, but I would say, Becky Hammond and her staff, they do an amazing job at bringing the best out of their role players. And so what you see with Melissa Smith, she's boarding like crazy. So our attention tonight is to make sure we keep her off the glass. Stephanie Talbot, as we know, we were here, she was here, we love Steph. Steph does all the little things. Kennedy Carter, obviously she's almost like a Allen Iverson of the WNBA. She's so crafty. She's so quick. I think people are underestimating her quickness. She's actually getting to the rim just as much as Asia. And so we really got to make sure she sees, multiple bodies when she's in there. Again, just being really intentional tonight. But no, Becky does a great job of getting the best out of her players.
Coach, along those lines, you talk about kind of making them see multiple bodies around the basket. They have some really good finishers in the restricted area between Asia and Alyssa. Steph Talbot's finishing really well in the paint. What can you do to kind of take away some of those easy opportunities in a game that could be, a 2-possession game or something like that?
Yeah, sprint back, number one. Like, they want to run. That's kind of always been Becky's personality is pace. And so, number one, sprint back. First, execute, offensively. So then they're taking it out of the net, sprint back, and then just make sure we're protecting that paint. They're number one in paint points for a reason, and they get it multiple ways, like we talked about, getting to the rim. But also, the crashing from Nalissa is absolutely phenomenal, what she's doing. It's the timing she's doing it. She's getting in there early as the shot's getting, shot, whether it's Chelsea or Jack. So her understanding her role has been really, I think, impactful, more than what people actually see in terms of the stats. So we got to make sure we're intentional tonight. That was...
We're a little sleepy this